Hello everyone, this is Hockey Card Prospecting. Check out my other videos, have some box breaks, some young guns I think are worth investing in, as well as some other random hockey card videos. Today I want to talk about CHL hockey from this past year and some of the guys in there that could crack NHL lineups this fall and are worth looking into. Okay, the first one I want to mention is William Dufour. As an Islander fan, notice I'm clarifying, as an Islander fan, okay, maybe I think more highly of this fellow than I should, but the Islanders are old and slow. They need someone to add some speed. So I debated between William Dufour and Maggio, and I went with Dufour. He's got a little more experience than Maggio, but I think both of those guys could crack the lineup sooner than later, as the Isles will notice they are old. Okay, Matthew Savoy, Buffalo prospect. Buffalo is a team on the rise. Whether you like to admit it or not, Leaf fans, Buffalo across the water is going to be a team to beat in a few years. Matthew Savoy is one of those guys that's just electric, high scoring, and could find himself starting the year on the third line. I assume he'll start the year in the AHL, but if he has the type of year I think he will, he'll be up sooner than later. Dylan Gunter, I know he already has NHL cards, and that's good. Maybe be able to pick them up a little earlier, but Dylan Gunter in Arizona is a true sniper. Okay, in Arizona, playing in their embarrassingly small arena with their 5 fans, I know it doesn't look great, but this guy's going to be great. Okay, Arizona has signed some good help finally to play with, so although they won't be a great team, I think Dylan Gunter will take a step forward. This guy might not play much in the NHL this year, Sebastian Cossa, but I think he's going to take over from Dustin Wolf as the best AHL goaltender. Last year, he split between the East Coast Hockey League and the AHL, and he did fairly well. And this year, I think the AHL, he's just going to flourish and blossom. Okay, look for Sebastian Cossa to flourish and blossom. And if he gets a call up and gets in a game or two, that'd be amazing. I don't think they want to rush this kid because he is going to be the real deal. Logan Stankoven, or Stankoven. Okay, this guy can score. This guy can pass. This guy has a motor. He's the type of guy that Dallas just seems to keep adding one of them every year. They added Jason Robertson a few years ago. Turned out to be a pretty sweet pick. So Logan Stankoven's my pick for the next Jason Robertson. Going to hockey card markets, Riley Kidney. This guy, if he cracks Montreal, all of a sudden has a million fans right off the bat. Okay, Riley Kidney's the guy who I think is going up. I've just been showing you the base young guns, I admit, because all my autographed set is still at COMC. I haven't sent it home yet, but I have the whole autograph set except for 3 players. I don't have Dylan Gunter, which is reasonable. I think I can get it a little cheaper. I don't have Brant Clark, the LA King defenseman, and of course I don't have Connor Bedard. That's kind of what I'm waiting on. Okay, so Riley Kidney with Montreal, I think is a fun one to think about. The next player I'm going to talk about, Tyler Peddle. This kid was the last pick in the NHL draft, so don't expect to see him making the NHL this year. But I just thought he's a fun player, being the last player chosen in the draft. There are lots of players not chosen in the draft in the CHL prospect, but last player chosen in the draft, I think he's going to want to prove him wrong. And he was a former top 5 pick in the Quebec Major Junior draft. The kid has talent. I'm curious to see what his year in the Q looks like next year, and if he can get 40 goals and 100 points, which is kind of what I'm predicting he will be. And the last big prediction I have is this guy right here, Nick Lardis. He was selected in the 2nd round by the Chicago Blackhawks. I don't think he will make the NHL right out of camp, although it's happened before, where Matt Duchene and Ryan O'Reilly both made it out of Carolina 1st and 2nd rounders. Nick Lardis has the skills and ability to play with someone like Connor Bedard in the future. That's pretty exciting to see. If you followed him in the O this past year on the Peats, he was looking pretty good. Good 3rd, 4th round pick. And then he was traded and he lit it up after his trade. And he was talked about a potential 1st round. He slid to the 2nd round, which I think because of his overall body work. He is a little smaller, but the kid can play. So being on Chicago, the up-and-coming Bedard train, if you picked Draisaitl after McDavid and you start invest his card, I had a buddy who bought his young gun for like $1. I mean, you did all right. If you picked who, he'd end up blossoming alongside McDavid. So I'm picking Nick Lardis to be the player to blossom alongside of Connor Bedard. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. I'd like to get off 4 subscribers. How many times can I subscribe to my own channel, right? All right. Have a great day. And yeah, comment below. Who do you think in the CHL set has some real prospects for next year?